Hi, this is Stolt. Welcome. Today we're looking at Izzet Training Grounds deck. Training Grounds is an enchantment for 1, and activated abilities of creatures you control cost 2 less to activate, and this effect cannot reduce it to less than 1 mana value. So we just got some, a bunch of creatures that do activated abilities, and we're just gonna make them cheaper and hopefully pop off. So let's get into some games. Full deck tech will be at the end if there are some changes that pretty bad hand. I'm not gonna lie. Versus green might not be big enough. I might need to cast both of them. Go just quick study on their turn. Bushwhack, eh? Probably just big green. I want to go with this. Pass the turn. Draw cards on their turn. What you doing, Matt? That's a big boy. I mean, I didn't put a braid in, I put strangle in. Maybe it needs to be a braid. Oh, I probably should have put this out. I think we're just dead on this one. Yeah. Turn 4, 8/8 creature. Pretty nice. Yeah, I should have put that out last turn, I think. Well, they still cast spells, so it wouldn't be nighttime, but it wouldn't matter. Sounds good. Alright, so we'll be taking those out for the braid. 100%. I don't know, maybe that was a bad keep. Maybe this is a bad keep. Who knows? Sure, maybe you draw land. That's a land. So we got Rona in there for the transform ability, so we can transform it for 5 or transform it for 3, and then it'll be a 5/5 trample. We could transform it next turn, which I think I'm gonna do. Nope. Turn 3 Rona. You're not blocking that. And I have trample. Yep. I think we just OG or maybe. If we get some burn spells. We don't really have burn spell actually. Well, that was a scoop. Yeah, so Rona, when it's transformed, whenever a source deals damage to Rona, source's controller exiles a card from their hand at random, and then if it's a land card, you put it into battlefield. If it's not, I can cast it without playing the mana cost. So if he's got a banger of a hand and not that many lands, I'm gonna be getting some big old dinos. Do I not have any islands in the deck? Like, what's going on? I only have this one pain land. I think I want to do this. Let's see if they know. Just +1, +0. Not good enough. Put that out. Back, but so it costs 5 to draw 2 cards. I mean, they could have a pump, but what are you gonna do? I mean, it just comes out. Now you can cast another Talia because it's no longer legendary. Second training ground's pretty good. Yep. Do they have another indestructible? Look at my card draw, but I think it's fine. Is he indestructible? Oh, he's just indestructible. Oh, my bad. What if I burn down the house? I shouldn't have played that. I should have just burned down the house, right? Made a mistake. Maybe that's a dumb move too, but I think I'll just block with it. I think I'm just burning down the house. I don't know if it works that way. Oh, I'm at 4 though. It just has another one. How about that? Playing some stupid jank deck. I love it when the shuffler doesn't know how to match you up against decks, so it just throws you against these jank decks that and give them the card drops. Here you go, easy loss. 116 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Such a, what's that, 125? You bought the cheap deck? Okay. I guess we just raid it. Stormseeker in the loner. That's the one that gives mana. Oh great, playing werewolves? Who's got the better werewolf deck? Let's find out. It's not nighttime. Do I want it to flip to nighttime? That's the question. Okay. I mean, I have another one. Okay. That's one card. Bah. I might need it, but eh. Wait, what? Oh, I didn't play land this turn. Shoot, I could have played another red. Just need some more cards in my hand. One card left in his hand. We're looking good. If it goes nighttime, that's 6 damage to his face. Do I block it? He's not gonna attack, right? If he doesn't cast a spell, it goes to nighttime. What does this become? 3/3? This becomes a 4/4? And I get to pump it? I get to pump it either way. I won't block if he attacks. Got 3 red mana sources. 2 Convines. I could just do this. Unless I want to get rid of the Brotherhood's End. Do I? I think I want to save it. I guess I don't need that. Finally, I could beat werewolves, maybe? This costs 3. Finally. I forget that he has a pump ability. I got distracted by the Fang. What? Werewolves, I don't even know what I'm playing. Jeez. Yeah. What is this fancy planes? That's nice. This is gonna be tough. I think you're gonna need this. It's gonna be really important. If he's peeing Packle or Pia. Oh, just looking for the training grounds now. One more land. I don't know what we get out first. This guy? They're probably just gonna sweep the board. Reanimator. That's not good. I think. Yeah, we won't be needing that. Although. Dang. We'll get rid of this. We might need Brotherhood's End to kill his leveler. We go Rona, maybe? No, they have enough lands. Here we go, Rona. Cancel. Celestis might take a hit from... So we could also use that black mana from the Celestis. If I draw a land, I won't take any damage. Oh, they didn't have enough lands. They do now. What are they afraid of? Wrong choice. The often forgotten Rona. Okay. And stoke the flames for the win. Yeah, why not? Ooh. Do we do it? I just want to see Rona hit. I mean, they could be playing. Counter shot. Man. Oh, those come back too. Nice. It's out of, oh, he does have mana. He has to kill 2 things. Dang. What a jerk, man. I just want to see it pop off, man. Butterflies, baby. Butterflies. Dang, I was at 8. The hidden thing, man. Yeah, I guess I could have made some changes while I was playing, but that's the deck. I didn't think about making any changes. Did lose some, won some. I think I won 4 games, lost 5 maybe. So 4 out of 5 maybe. Training Grounds just, I don't know. I mean, it works great, you know, to lower the cost of the stuff. Right. But if you remember about it, I forgot that one game that the ill-tempered loner could have pumped. So let's go over the deck. We'll look at some of the pieces and talk about what worked, what didn't work, I guess. So, you know, we built the deck around Training Grounds, so we built it around activated abilities of creatures. So we got the Hypnotic Grifter. Probably could go with 4 of those, in all honesty. It goes really well with that. You could just make a huge creature with all your mana. You spend 1 mana to convene. Rona got that in there, so the transform ability is cheaper. So you could get it down to cost 1 and 2 life, or if you have Celestis, you know, you could pay that black mana. Cavern of Souls can also be used to pay that black mana if you pick Human. Human is the correct choice. I picked Werewolf in the one game, but it's actually Human. Because all the werewolves are humans when you cast them. Right? So they're all humans when you cast them. So you always want to pick Human. The transform ability is great. It's a 5/5, so on turn 3, you got a 5/5 trample, and whenever a source deals damage to it, you get to exile a random card from the opponent's hand. If it's a land, you play it. If it's not, you cast it without paying the mana cost. So pretty nice. I like that synergy. The Furnace Gremlin, I think it's an out. It's a, you know, so you could pay red basically to pump up its power, you know, like Flame Breathing when you have the Training Grounds out, and then when it dies, you make an Incubator token. I would say I'm out with that one. You know, I would rather put the Grifter in there. The Third Path Saviant, 2 mana, 1 blue for 2/3, and for 7 you draw 2 cards. So we're looking at having, you know, 2 Training Grounds out for this bad boy. Although the concept is great, I think it's too much. Maybe late game it's good, but out. The Fangblade Brigand. Normally it's a 3/4 for 4 casting costs, and you could +1/+0 and for strike. So you can, you know, do that for fire breathing. You know, you get rid of that 1 casting cost and you just have to pay red. And then when it's a werewolf, what we're looking at is we want 2 Training Grounds out. So then we can give +2/+0 to all of our creatures. So that's a pretty nice one. I would go, yeah, probably go full 4 of these. Now this one is the replacement for the Olivia's Attendants. So I thought about putting this in, but it costs 6 to cast it, and you know, with 1 Training Grounds out, he deals 1 damage to any target. But this guy, if it's nighttime, with 1 Training Grounds out, deals 1 damage to any target, and it only costs 4. So it's a lot cheaper to cast. Sure, you got to get it to nighttime, but everything we're doing, you know, we're getting it to nighttime. Ill-Tempered Loner, you know, you spend 1 red to get +2/+0, or if it's nighttime, you know, you could do the same thing. And then its passive ability is whenever, you know, it's dealt damage, it deals that much damage to any target. And then if it's nighttime, when it's a werewolf, any creature that, or any permanent that you control, it takes damage, then you deal that much damage to any target. So pretty nice. The Reckless Stormseeker, I was having trouble using it correctly, but I think I figured it out. So what you want to do, maybe you need more devils, you know, need more 1 binker thingies. But what you want to do with the Reckless Stormseeker when it's nighttime is put the +2/+0 onto Oxenil, and then, you know, that would be, you know, then he'd be a 6/4, so then this turns into 18 damage with 3 devils. So yeah, that's the way you want to play that. So maybe we keep him in there. The Suspicious Stowaway, I finally crafted it after a year of not wanting to craft it, just because it's a 2 mana casting cost werewolf. It's probably the cheapest werewolf, I think, in standard right now. Oh, there is the green one. Yeah, there is this green one, right? Oh, and I guess there's this guy too. So there's a couple cheap ones. Maybe we add, you know, green. Could think about adding green. We'll put these in the sideboard for, you know, maybe do a 3 color. It does turn green. You know, when he attacks a player, you draw a card, then you discard, and if it was at nighttime, you just draw a card. So you really want to do it to nighttime with that guy. So, you know, maybe adding green might be good. You know, splash a little bit of green, get these cheaper werewolves in there. But that's why we have the Stormseeker and the Stowaway in there, is to get the nighttime cycle going. We also have Celestis to be able to control the nighttime cycle. Maybe you should have 2. I only own 1. I don't like having multiple copies of Celestis in the deck, because then you just, you know, normally you draw it, and if you have multiple, you normally draw both of them. And then we got Oxenil in there for the Ill-Tempered Loner, right? So, you know, if you have, you know, a bunch of little 1/1 creatures that are blocking or attacking you, and you could just block because it's nighttime, then Oxenil can, you know, turn those little damages that the opponent's attacking you with into, you know, 4 damage or its power. And Burn Down the House for that, you know, Sweeper plus that. Brotherhood's End Sweeper, you know, are good for artifact damage. I got the Stoke the Flames in there. I don't really care for it. You know, it's any target. Probably you don't need to do it to any target. That did help me win 1 game, so I don't know. Chart the Course, I think I'll get rid of that, and I would just go more of this if we had some spots for it. Yeah, I don't know what you'd cut here to get back down. Maybe 1 Grifter you can cut. But yeah, I don't know. Stoke the Flames. You know, there's the Witch Stalker. Frenzy. That does 5 to target creature. You know, this does it to any target, so it hits planeswalkers. You can convoke it as well. It just felt a little clunky. The mana base felt clunky too. I'm not gonna lie. Too many pain lands, I think. Right? Too many pain lands. Pit Offering, Caverns of Souls. Maybe you go 2 of those. Do I have more? Maybe you go 2 and just go human. Saheeli's in there to copy a token. That was basically, it was in there for the Furnace Gremlin, so you could copy it and then it'll just die. But you could copy the Ill-Tempered Loner, right? And you could copy, I don't know, Stormseeker. Maybe a suspicious stowaway as a werewolf. So maybe this could be taken out. Probably just, you know, too gimmicky. Right? And then you come back to, you know, bam! 3 quick studies. 4 quick studies. 1 with a braid for the destruction of artifact and 3 damage to target creature. It's pretty good. But yeah, I would say that's what I would go with. Let me refresh. Alright, with a refresh, that's what I would go with for the deck, I think. You might have a little bit more success. Obviously, if you had more stowaways, I don't know. Is it even good? But, you know, 50%, a little bit less than 50%. Maybe this will push it up. I don't know. I saw some really janky decks. I got a 250 card deck. I got Legends, you know. And yeah, so, but this is the deck. Would I craft it? No, I wouldn't craft it. That's why I haven't crafted the 4th one, because even 3 is enough. Like, probably you just need 2, but you know, with some of these cards, although now that things are cheaper, you only need 1 of them. So you might even cut it to 2. I'll just leave it at 3. Probably could get away with 2, because all you're looking to do is discount them, you know, get rid of that 1 mana, 2 mana cost, right? This one does have 4, so that one does require 2 to make your creature, give all creatures +2/+0. And I guess Rona, but Rona for 3 is fine, you know, just getting 1 of those out. And the Grifter just needs 1. Yeah, so just getting rid of the, what was it? The Savant, you know, makes things a little bit better. But yeah, it might be an idea to add some splash some green in. I don't know if that would slow things down more. But this is the deck. This has been told. Like and subscribe really helps out to get my videos noticed, and we'll see you in the next one.